Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Laili Komaria and my partner is Aning Azara. I will present my article with title Startup Delivery Service Analysis in Indonesia. Startup growth is very fast in almost all countries. Indonesia is one of the countries that is also experiencing very high startup growth. Data shows that in terms of quantity, Indonesia is a country in the top 5 in the world with total of 2,322 startup in 2021 after America, India, United Kingdom, and Canada. With a valuation value of more than 1 billion US dollar, which is called a unicorn, Indonesia is ranked 11th in the world with 5 unicorns. The high level of low valuation can be influenced by the ease of starting a business, venture capitalists, external factor, and also the startup itself. The startup in question consists of 4 important factors, namely founder and team, startup characteristic, IP and alliance, and financial information. The characteristic of startup are very important factor and need to be observed because they will affect how management strategies are prepared and implemented. Previous research on the characteristics of startup has shown that a strategic location can affect the valuation of a startup. From a different point of view, in addition, the amount of financing from startup is also able to affect the valuation of a startup. From a different point of view, management strategy factors are proven to be able to influence the valuation level of startup. Management strategies in startup must be implemented quickly and adjust to what users want through data obtained and carry out continuously. Uh, This shows that it is not enough to only study how to process data that can be used as material in determining strategies, but also to focus on how to extract data accurately. One of things that become the focus in developing a management strategy is through user experience. The research explained how the handling of user experience data and proper data analysis is carried out. On the other hand, user experience is important information that can be used as validation in determining management strategies. Based on previous research, uh, the, research, uh, the researcher argue that the determination of data mining tools and dimension to explore user experience is the essence of management success in formulating and executing its strategy. In-depth and inaccurate user experience data will result in error in the strategic decision making. This is because not only from the point of view of the startup side, must be ensured that it is good, but also from the psychological point of view of the user regarding the expectation and also the perception of the startup they have used or customer perceived. Purpose of study. These are the purpose of study. This article is the aim of this study is to analyze the dimension of service that are considered important by customer. Service quality. I use service quality to framework to design the measurement tools, and I will analyze my data with important performance analysis or IPA. Service quality is a measurement tool for customer perception in viewing the quality of a service that has been received. The dimension of service quality consists of five dimensions, namely tangible are physical facilities, equipment, and appearance of personnel. Reliability is the ability to perform the promised service dependable and accurately. The third is responsiveness, is a willingness to help customer. The fourth, assurance is knowledge and courtesy of employees and their ability to inspire trust and confidence. And the last dimension is empathy, is attention from organization for customer. An important performance analysis is a technique research in the business that is popular for use in seeing the level of customer satisfaction from a service provided. IP, uh, IPA is a tool used to test and provide suggestions for a business strategy by identifying important attributes in a service. IPA is able to provide management with an understanding of what to focus on. There are four quadrants in important performance analysis. The first quadrant is uh, keep up the good work, represent the main strength and potential competitive advantage of a product or service. Attributes located in this quadrant are considered good and require continued investment. On the other hand, quadrant 2 is an area of possible overkill. Mm, an attribute that is less important to the customer, which is supported, indicating a possible waste of limited resources that are inefficient and could be allocated elsewhere. Attributes that are included in the low priority area. Area in quadrant 3 which is not important but are considered relatively unimportant to customer. Therefore, companies should not be too concerned with this attribute. If the attribute fall into this quadrant and the performance is poor, then it's a big problem. The most important area in the plot is a quadrant 4. Attribute located in the quadrant rare poorly and as such represent the productivity. I'm so sorry. I will repeat. The most important area in the plot is quadrant 4. Attribute located in this quadrant rare poorly and as such represent the product's main weakness and threat to its competitiveness. This attribute has the highest priority in terms of investment. Therefore, its quadrant in the IPA plot represent a different strategy to help manager identify area of concern as well as action needed to improve customer satisfaction with regard to the service received. For the correct interpretation of the result, it is important to select a threshold of distinction between the vertical and horizontal line separating the quadrant. The method is the method are the first questionnaire with a Likert scale and use 5 answer option consists of 26 items and collecting data with Google form. And then subject in my research is individual who have used delivery service from startup in Indonesia. Validity and reliability test use SPSS software, and then data analysis use important performance analysis. And the result, validity test, significant value are ranked 0.0 until 0.048 with significant value less than 0.05. It means the scale is valid. The coefficient from alpha Cronbach value is 0.812. It means the scale is reliable. And the result of data analysis shows that there are 7 dimensions that there is in quadrant 1, and then there is 1 dimension in quadrant 2, and then there are 4 dimensions in quadrant 3, and no more dimension in quadrant 4. It means that startup in Indonesia, especially the unicorn in Indonesia, have dimension that all of dimension are have the high performance. And the conclusion, there are 2 conclusions in my article. The first is things that need to be maintained quality and become a priority for customer. They are quality of product dimension, the interface of an application, the product can fulfill the needs, ease of use of the apps, the product is complete, behavior of the driver, ease of communication with driver and information. And the second is attributes are considered important by customer, but currently the service for these attributes is not in accordance with customer expectation. That dimension is error of product delivery. Okay, thank you everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.